We now are set for the recurve men's bronze medal match. Germany settled for silver in the women's recurve. Now the German men would be very, very happy to get out of France with a bronze medal, but they'll have to knock off the Netherlands to do just that. The world record, a score of 239. Ukraine holds it and set it back in January of 2012. Germany, featuring Florian Kalund, Raphael Papenburg, and Eric Skories. They come in ranked 20th in the world, had a round score of 1745. Germany defeating the Russian Federation by 2 and then losing by 12 to Ukraine, 237 and 225. So there they have them, lined up: Florian Kalund, Raphael Papenburg, and Eric Skories. Now a good look at the team from the Netherlands. Chef Vandenberg, Rick van den Over, and this gentleman with the glasses, Rick van der Ven, one of the best in the business. The Dutch archers coming in, ranked 7th in the world, had a round score of 1739. They defeated Belarus by 14, held off France in a shoot-off before losing by 5 to Japan. So Vandenberg, van der Ven, and van den Over trying to get over the team from Germany.
Germany off with a good arrow, good start for Germany.
Nice start. Raphael Papenburg. That 9 on the line. And a solid 9 on the second shot.
Ten points. Possible 29 or 28 for Germany to start with.
Florian Kalund with that shot of the 10. And here is Rick van der Ven leading off.
Dat is er net overeind, 9,9. Prima.
The Netherlands trying to put their best foot forward. Van den Over, ranked 28th in the world.
Ja, zeker jongen,
Solid
netjes.
10.
Ik slag op de rand. Prima.
So now a Chef can put it in the 10 ring. The Dutch archers should take a 1-point lead. It's a big if.
Ja, zeker,
10
netjes.
points.
Maybe not such a
Laag,
big if.
binnenkant van de lijn.
Potentially a tie this score.
Chef Vandenberg, ranked 45th in the world. Now back to Germany.
10 points.
10 points. Germany ready to fight back.
Up for the battle as Raphael Papenburg puts that one in the center of the target. Now Eric Skories, 21 years old.
7 points. Took a bit long on that shot. I think he couldn't really, struggling a bit to pull it through the clicker there.
Houd scherp, jongens.
And 15 seconds left now for Florian Kalund.
10.
10 points.
Beats the clock and puts it in the middle of the target.
Scherp.
So a respectable score of 55 points for Germany in the first end.
56 on the board for Germany.
Rick van der Ven quickly up to the shooting line. With his trademark orange colored glasses.
Olympic finalist Rick van der Ven.
Now Rick Vandenhover,
8
8
points.
laag, 8,9.
who is under the
Ietsje vlotter.
yellow rings.
Ja.
Jeff Van der Berg.
Judge, the coach in the back, saying 8 laag, meaning 8 low.
Ja,
10
zeker.
points.
Netjes.
Chef
Goed
Vandenberg,
aan, mannen.
who picked up a bronze medal all by his lonesome in Telford at the 3rd stage of the Indoor Archery World Cup Tour this past winter. So Chef with some good shooting right off the bat. And his team has a 2-point lead, 57-55
We waren net even een seconde te laat.
over Germany after the first end.
Maar gewoon even tempo iets opvoeren. Meer aanvoeren.
Germany very much in this match and has to feel good about their chances right now, I would think, DP.
Definitely, definitely. Sadly for that one arrow that scores a 7, put them back a little bit, but Netherlands also made a mistake or two, so match is long from over. It's still a long way to go, many arrows to come, and anything can happen. Both teams are still well in within it.
Secretary General Tom Dillon
De eerste vrienden doet het wel.
taking in the action here at Le Parnasse with Nimes, France.
Ik zou zeggen voor wel.
They have done a great job. This is the second time they have hosted the World Championships indoors.
Hij deed ook
First
gewoon
time
echt
since
wel.
2003, and we've had a wonderful setting here and some tremendous shooting. Here in the team competition today. So a 2-point lead for the Dutchman. And Germany will shoot first to start the second end, trailing by 2. Rafael Pappenborg, 23 years old, has been ranked as high as 53rd in the world. Competed at the first 2 stages of the World Cup Tour last summer and was 17th at the Indoor World Championships in Las Vegas back in 2012.
Germany know what to do here. Good Charlotte 10.
Schön ruhig, Erik.
Pappenborg putting it right where he wants to. Now the 21-year-old Eric Scoriz.
10 points.
Also.
They know the 10s are going to make the big difference today. And they're going to try their utmost best to put them right there in the center.
Sehr schön.
10 points. Very good start from Germany in this second end.
Germany putting a little run together right there
Veel schotten, James.
and applying the pressure to the Netherlands.
Coach telling James they shoot well.
Ja, zeker.
Exactly
Netjes,
what he
Erik.
does.
Van der Ven, who finished 4th at the London Olympics, posting a 10 spot. Now Rick Vandenhover.
8 points.
8,9, rechtsonder.
And that's where he was, just about in that same vicinity with his
Exactly.
last 8.
Yes.
Hand ontspannen.
Chef Vandenberg.
9 links.
Points.
Kom aan, mannen.
Oh, the Netherlands
Just
opening
like
up
that.
the gap a little bit there for Germany. So if they take this opportunity now, they can go for a tie or maybe a lead.
Well, there's a 4-point swing right there. As
9
Germany
points.
went from 2 down to being 2 up midway through the second end.
Yes.
Nine points.
9 points.
Kom aan, jongens. Opening.
Now the 20-year-old Kaluna.
10 points. Solid shooting on that bottom circle.
Mannen. Wel, jongens.
An important shot to say the very least after the 2 9s by his teammates. which still has opened the door just a little bit for the Netherlands. Van der
Ja,
Ven
zeker.
trying to
Solid
take
shooting.
advantage.
Kom aan, James. Sterk schot.
Coach telling him their strong shot, which will be necessary.
2 more shots like the one by Van der Ven, and we'll have a tie. There's another one. Oh, it's a 9, excuse me.
Ah, chef.
9 points.
9 plus 9,
Point
overeind.
deficit for Netherlands at the half.
So the Netherlands not able to make up any ground despite those 2 9s by the German team on 2 of their final 3 shots of that second end.
Yep, the German team fighting back really hard there, and the Netherlands equally as hard. A lot of tension running between those men there on the center stage.
Talk about a man who works hard. We just saw Dean Alberga there,
Yes,
toting those cameras around all over the place,
all over the world,
all over the world.
all over his body. Such heavy equipment, especially the one camera. I don't know what that thing weighs, but it's a massive thing. Dean, he's from the Netherlands as well. Dean, he's
Captures great shots, great moments from just about every angle. And there you see the scores. The Netherlands with 112 points, Germany with 114. And it's a 2-point deficit facing the Dutch. And now they will shoot first to start off this third end as they trail in the match by 2.
Netherlands always a team to consider as a very competitive team, recurve and compound.
Ja, zeker.
Solid
jongen.
10 from the Netherlands.
Been a good winter for Van der Ven,
Laat maar zien,
who won
James.
stage 1
That's
this
for you.
winter in Marrakesh, which, by the way, was the first event held on the African continent.
Hopefully they'll come
Ja,
for one in
zeker,
South
jongen.
Africa once,
Daar zijn ze.
not too long from now as well. Good shooting there by the Netherlands, another solid 10. Fighting back for those 2 points.
Chef has been solid throughout the match.
Solid
Ja,
10
zeker,
as
jongen.
well.
Netjes.
Very good shooting by the Netherlands.
So the bronze medalist from Telford with a 10 right there. And the gauntlet thrown down. We'll see if Germany picks it up. They shot extremely well in that second end.
9 points.
Rafael Pappenborg, 9th at the Youth Championships in China last year. Pappenborg competing at stage 2 and stage 4 last summer in Turkey and Poland.
Solid 10. No, 9. Pardon me.
Scories with a 9.
Sometimes its shade runs exactly in line with the arrow shaft. Difficult to see.
And
9
here is
points.
Florian Kalun.
Germans
9-9-9.
giving back 3 points there.
Dat is voor ons.
So the lead swings back to the Netherlands, 142 to 141.
They know they got to keep it up there.
Ten
10 points. Held it there for a long time,
Laat maar
but
zien, Rick. Dit is voor jou.
greatly executed shot.
Van den Over, 17th in Las Vegas 2 years ago at the World Indoor
Ja, zeker. Tegen
Championships.
de rand aan, ook het team.
Going for the bronze medal here. 5 straight 10s for the Dutch archers.
5, 4, 3,
Ja, zeker jongen.
Good shooting. Solid 10 on second number 2 for the Dutch. That'll put a bit of pressure on the Germans.
Beat the clock
Sterk uit hoor, Rick.
and put the shot exactly where he wanted it to go.
Looks like a 10.
Könnte dran sein, aber du schießt alle auf einen Quadratzentimeter, aber rechts tief.
Ja, goed uit.
Pappenborg
Tempo bejagen.
setting it up for Skories.
Sehr schön,
Solid
Erik, so
10.
geht's.
He comes through.
Jetzt Pass. Auf geht's, Florian.
Ja. Maar goed, kijken wil ik niet iedere keer op 1 seconde overkomen.
And now the 20-year-old Kalund.
Oké.
Very focused.
Sehr schön.
Solid 10, killing the spider on that one. Very, very good shooting. So the Dutch are still 1 point ahead of the Germans at this stage. And a couple of more arrows to go.
172, 171. The Netherlands in the lead right now. As you take a look at Rick van der Ven, Chef Vandenberg, and Rick van den Over.
Ik ga ervan uit dat het van ons te doen hoor. Hij heeft erover dat hij...
So it's actually a 2-point lead right now, 172 to 170. As we get set for the stretch run, the final 6 arrows. One more match to follow this one here this afternoon in Nimes. And it will be the recurve men gold medal match. Ukraine and Japan vying for the gold medal. You see the intense concentration on the face of Chef Vandenberg. Very much in the moment.
Na also, jetzt an.
And Germany battling for the bronze medal. But will have to come from behind to get the job done right now. 6 arrows to go. 2 shots to make up.
Auf geht's, Raphael.
And the Netherlands watching on as Raphael Pappenborg straddles the shooting line. So a 9 for Pappenborg. Skories in the spotlight. Kalund on deck.
9.
And another 9.
Bleib drauf, Van Litsen, bleib drauf.
4 shots left of Germany, 6 shots
Goes
left
without
of the
saying,
Netherlands.
9s are not what Germany needs at this point, trailing by 2. Heading
Sehr schön,
and
Florian.
there's the 10 that they do need.
Ja, Rick hoor.
As Florian Kalund comes through, the 10. Shot was dead center. Now Rick van der Ven trying to counter, trying to answer.
9.
9 rechtsop.
And a 9 for van der Ven.
Ah, James, dat is voor jou hè. Laat maar zien.
So maybe the nerves rattling archers on both of these teams right now.
At this stage with almost a tie, it's definitely going to get to them somehow.
8-7
It's 8
liner.
points, 8-7 liner.
Een 8.
Might be touching the
It was only a 2-point lead for the Netherlands going into this 4th end.
Ja zeker joh.
Solid 10.
Rips off a 10.
That's how you finish it off.
Dat is een 8.
Chef has been as solid as anybody on that Dutch team here in this match.
Dutch coach, they just pronounced the 8 and not the 7. So
James.
looks like 8 as well from Germany.
Vorne drauf bleiben.
Jou is 8 hoor. Kom maar jongen, die laatste erop hè.
Getting close to the finish line right now.
Ja, so geht's. Auf geht's, Florian.
Some shaky shots, but that one was not.
Keeping it strong there in the end by Germany.
Sehr schön.
Solid 10. Spider.
Klaar, hè?
Dead center down the middle. Lorian Kaloun finishing strong. And right now, the Netherlands needs 30 points to win this.
Yes.
So they have to have 3 straight 10s. Germany has put a lot of pressure on them right now.
Ja, zeker.
Solid 10.
Prima.
There's the first one.
That's a good comeback.
Laat maar zien jongen. Dat is voor jou.
2 10s will win it. A 10 and a 9 will tie it and send us to a shoot-off.
So again, another possibility for a shoot-off. And
Vanden
that's
over.
a 9-10 and a 9-8 liner.
I think they'll give him a 9. So now
This is a 10.
Chef has got to come through with a 10 to tie it up.
Big job for the young man on 3 seconds to
Oh,
go. That's a 10. That's a
what
shoot-off.
shot.
My goodness.
Chef comes through in the clutch.
Nou,
Pressure? What pressure?
What pressure did he talk about? Well, the coach looks like he's got a bit of pressure on him.
ik kan het niet zien.
Sometimes I do think it's tougher to watch than to actually shoot.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hou
'cause
rekening met een shoot-off.
So thanks to Chef Vandenberg, the Netherlands does get to a shoot-off and they have a
De Duitsers
chance.
doet het.
They had a 2-point lead going into the 4th end, but Germany came on strong in that 4th end and really forced some heroics on the part of Chef Vandenberg to pull that one out for the Dutch.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the
Come on,
whole
shoot
match
off.
since the beginning was back and forth, and at some stages you think the one team is going to go through with it and the other one, but then the 7s and the 8s come again and it's all tied up. So for a shoot-off, and let's see which team can hold it together, can keep it up.
I guess this just reminds us that the people we see out there are not machines. They're human beings.
They absolutely, absolutely.
And
Still
they're
human
subject
beings.
to emotions too.
Absolutely. So sometimes when you sit on the stands or you stand behind them as a coach, you would think, you know, they never shoot a 7 or 8. How is it possible? There we see the tie, the judge called the tie. So it's going to be a shoot-off, horizontal target. 3 arrows, higher scores will take it. Higher score will take it. If it's a tie again, closest arrow on any circle, closest to the middle, will win the match. Big opportunity for me today as well, Carl. I feel very privileged to be with you on Archery TV. And
It has been a pleasure, DP. DP Veerman from
throwing
South
my-
Africa. It is always a pleasure to have all the great archers join us on Archery TV and give us your perspective and your insight. You've been out there on that line. You know what it's like.
yes, definitely. And it's
Do you enjoy shoot-off? Some
No.
people embrace it. Some people, I think, absolutely would do almost anything to avoid it.
absolutely. I think I'm with the last one you mentioned there. I don't enjoy it that much.
You're an honest man.
I prefer to rather get it over with before we run to a shoot-off. But you know, yesterday we were in a shoot-off, South African men's team against Italy, and we were actually a bit behind, and we caught up to them, and we had to go for a shoot-off, and we lost by again millimeters on the one arrow.
Auf geht's.
But that's nerve-wracking. Right, Germany.
Pappenborg
No,
trying to
just
keep
gotta-
those emotions under control.
Absolutely. Gotta get it in there.
9.
It's a 9. On a shoot-off, a 9 is not that bad.
Laat maar zien.
It's really still keeping you in the match with a 9.
The man who won a gold medal in Las Vegas 3 weeks ago at the final, the World Cup final. fighting for a bronze medal right here with his team against Germany. Rick van der Ven with a 10.
That's good shooting.
He's a tough customer.
He is.
Aan James.
Left-hand drive with his
Volle
recurve.
bak, hè? Hij is voor jou.
Puts him right in there.
Now the 21-year-old, Eric Scories.
Solid 10 as well. Nothing's over yet.
Scories scoring a big shot.
Ga maar.
Can the Dutch keep it in?
Ja, zeker, jongen.
Yes, they can.
Goed, maat.
And you saw Rick Vandenover breathe a sigh of relief.
Quick shot he went off there.
Florian Kalund.
10 points.
Solid 10.
Kijk eens
So
aan.
now 10 for a win and a 9 for a tie
Hammers
from
in.
the
That's for you.
Netherlands.
Chef Vandenberg came through before with a 10 to send this to a shoot-off. Can he do it again for the win in the shoot-off?
On 1 second and he done it.
With 1 second to go, Chef Vandenberg finishes it off. Chef cooking up the recipe for a victory and a bronze medal.
Excellent shooting. Excellent shooting. Both teams, they fought really hard until the end, until they got to a shoot-off, and well done.
Great match in this bronze medal match between Germany and the Netherlands. Neither team giving much of an inch either way, and it went all the way to the finish. But the Orange men get to pose for the cameras, and they'll be receiving the bronze medal. Big smiles for Chef Vandenberg, Rick van der Ven, and Rick Vandenover. And truly a great team effort. When one
Very,
faltered
very
a
well.
little bit, the next one would pick him up.
Very good shooting. It's always a pleasure to watch a match like this, where they, go back and forth and tie in the end, go 1 arrow shoot off, and it's still in the 1 arrow shoot off up to the last arrow, anything can happen. So